And so that's what I want to look at next here is kind of unpacking the idea that this is our responsibility and on us. And I think the best way to do that is to first look at what the word actually means, right? So I was a good sermon preparer, and I looked up the Greek word that was used here in the passage, and it's a word called dialasso, and I'm probably butchering that, but that's okay. It's a Greek word called dialasso that it means to change thoroughly, or to mentally conciliate. I didn't know what conciliate meant either, so I looked that up as well. Conciliate, so I should have thought of this. It's kind of like consolation. That's where the word comes from. But it basically means to placate, to appease, to pacify. Waiter spills a drink on you, and the manager pays for your meal, right? That's how it works. Doesn't matter whose fault it is. You could have tripped the waiter, right? You could have been a real jerk. Doesn't matter. The manager's job is to make sure that you're happy regardless of your behavior. And so that's huge, I think, the fact that this word is used that has no contingency for this person did something to me. They're the reason that we're not in relationship anymore. They're the reason that we're at odds. It doesn't give us the room to say that because it says, it doesn't matter, fix the relationship. If the relationship isn't working, if it's broken, do whatever needs to be done to mend that relationship. I think of it like treating a wound, right? When I was a medic, they taught us, kind of the stages in which you do something when you arrive at a certain injury, right? And so one of the big ones, one of the simpler ones, is you come upon a gunshot victim, right? Or a stabbing victim. First thing you do, you don't sit down and get a patient history, you don't check his blood pressure, you don't check his breathing, you don't ask him what happened and get the story. You stop the bleeding. Nothing else matters. Stop the bleeding. At that moment, that's all that matters. It doesn't even matter if you don't like this guy, right? Right now, the flow just has to be stopped. Stop the bleeding so he can live.